everybody, and welcome back to Monday Movie Hunting, the best way to start your week. Today is Monday. It's actually Monday today. Last week was just a whole mess of a thing. I filmed Monday Movie Hunting on Tuesday. I don't know what happened, and then I filmed it. I did the hardest bit. I filmed the video on Tuesday and then uploaded it on Thursday. The shingles thing really started to kick my ass, and now like I'm fine. My eye is fine. I feel like I caused some confusion with the previous problem with my eye with shingles. It wasn't. That's a whole different thing, like two separate things. I had a problem with my eyes, which, touch wood at the moment, it's fine. And then I separately had shingles of the eye, like it was a legitimate different thing. And that's why they knew it was shingles, because it was like literally, shingles are like little bumps and stuff. Like I guess how chickenpox are bumps, I don't know. Now my eye's fine, apart from it's like a little bit scarred there. Well, it's not scarred, it's just not healed fully, like where the little chickenpox things were. But I can open my eye's not swollen, it was perfect. So the antibiotics tablets things that they gave, sorted it right out. I finished my tablets yesterday, all is back on track. So we're back with Monday Movie Hunting. I do apologise for last week. But it all just went askew. So I do need to update the spreadsheet with last week's stuff. I will update the spreadsheet with who guessed correctly this week, but I'm not going to deduct points for people who didn't, because I didn't upload it on Monday and it was all confusing. So if you didn't guess this week, then that's okay. I'm wearing my Harry Potter scarf. So today a very exciting film comes out, so let's head over to Sainsbury's, see what they have, and then we'll talk about the films. Let's go! Okay, so we are back, of course. Spider-Man Far From Home. I have no idea where this goes, in what direction it goes, what it does or anything. I love Endgame. I've watched it twice. I desperately want to watch it again, but obviously it's kind of long, it's a commitment. I am going to watch it again though, probably not before this, I wouldn't think. I may consider it. How long is this? What I might do is watch this, then rewatch Endgame, then rewatch this, maybe 130 minutes. So it's like 2 hours and a bit, so it's not that long. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but obviously the first line is following the adventures, not the adventures, gosh, following the events of Avengers Endgame, Peter Parker returns. I love this Peter Parker. I love Tom Holland. I think he is great. And I absolutely loved Homecoming. I now think that Spider-Man is my favourite of the Avengers, my favourite superhero. My second favourite being Thor. My third favourite possibly being Iron Man. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have an exact list. This is just off the top of my head. But yeah, so excited for this. Like I say, I loved Homecoming. I'm happy that I was able to pick up the 3D one. I think some territories, some countries do not have a 3D one, so I'm kind of lucky. The front cover is not really very special for a 3D one. Usually they have like, but you know, really can't complain considering. I wonder what it looks like. Oh, it looks the same under here. I didn't expect that actually, because the slipcover for the normal one was different, and I don't remember what it looks like. Oh, I kind of do. He's got his mask off. I remember. So I picked that up, super excited. And then I wasn't going to pick this up, but Spoon and Mum mentioned this film, and I looked it up, and I was going to pick it up. Basically every year we pick up a batch, I don't know, of new Christmas films. And sometimes, like, there's not always that many. I do sometimes pick up Christmas films as with Monday Movie Hunting, and then sometimes, like, close to Christmas, I just pick up a few that I've missed out on or haven't picked up or whatnot. I always like to watch some new ones, and I am actually behind on some Christmas films. I've done that with previous years, and now that I've moved, I'm not 100% sure where they all are, so I do need to go around and find them. And then I thought, oh, I'll pick this film up when I pick up, like, a little batch of Christmas films, because I do like to do that. But then I thought, well, I've already watched 2 Christmas films for this. Have I? Or just one? No, I think just one. I was going to watch another and I didn't. I've already watched one Christmas film for this year. I mean, I watched one also in March, but that doesn't hardly count. And so I'm already in the Christmas movie spirit watching. So I thought, I reckon I want to watch this soon. I reckon I will. So I picked it up today, and it came out today. And it's called Surviving Christmas with the Relatives. I believe it's a British film. And to be fair, I don't massively know the cast that well. And I was going to watch the trailer. I was going to watch the trailer for this before deciding to pick it up. And again, I was going to pick it up with a bunch of others. But then it was there, and there was only one left. And it was a Christmas film, and I was feeling Christmassy. And I was like, yeah, I bet I want to watch this really soon. So I picked it up. I just did it. I went for it. So I picked up an extra one. This dog looks cute. It's got kids, about family Christmas. It's going to be funny. But yes, I'm looking forward to this. Again, Speed and Mum mentioned this. I hadn't heard about it. I didn't know about it, so I was glad that she mentioned it. Always mention a film if you just generally know of one coming out, because sometimes I don't know all the films coming out. So that's really handy. Always have you guys. So thank you for mentioning this. So I was able to kind of look it up and obviously then pick it up. So I actually got two films today. So let's head over to the spreadsheet and see who guessed Spider-Man Far From Home. I will have updated the spreadsheet to include last week's stuff, and then we'll guess who guessed this. Nobody guessed this, but that's okay because this was a random impromptu pickup. And then I'll talk about what I watched in the week, and then we'll talk about next week. But yes, let's go see who guessed correctly. Okay, so here are our correct guesses this week. Obviously, you guys got a couple of points for some of the stuff last week. So we have Sam on 3 points, Alison on 4, which is currently the lead. So that's exciting. Ben on 3, Mark on 3, Spoon Mum on 3, Paul on 3, and Paul also mentioned the Christmas movie. So I just wanted to point that out as well, because I know that Spoon Mum mentioned the Christmas movie and I picked it up, and then also I just noticed again that Paul mentioned the Christmas movie too. So that's exciting. So always thank you guys for mentioning movies that I might not have realised were coming out or anything like that. Shuffling down, we have Gaz Movies guessed correctly is on 3. Ben also has 3. And then we have Physical Media Forever Kitty Cat guessed correctly too. So that's everybody who guessed correctly this week. Well done if you did. I can't wait to watch the new Spider-Man. And now we'll head back to the other me, where I will talk about what I watched recently, what we're picking up next week, and also ramble on about some other really random nonsense stuff. So let's go to that. Okay, so well done if you guessed correctly. That is awesome. Now, in the past week, I did actually watch some films. The weekend mostly was when I did this, but I did watch one film in the week, which was Nativity Rocks, which was the Christmas film that I watched, and of course, it's Monday Movie Hunts. And I thought it was, I'm not sure, it was okay. I'm just gonna get my cup of tea as well. I mean, I feel like I was gonna say it was, I feel like we've not got the time to really have it. It was kind of strange at points. I don't know, but it was, I mean, it's the 4th Nativity. It was good enough, like got me into the Christmas spirit. I liked it, but it had some interesting themes, which at one point I thought was really fantastic and well done. And then it started to like become a bit questionable. I had this boy who travelled over from Syria, and he was a refugee, and he came on a boat and he lost his dad. It was kind of about reuniting him. And at first I thought that was really sweet, and like it was like a nice underthread to the story. And then it kind of took some weird turns, and it kind of became a bit offensive and weird, even though I feel like it was trying to give the other message. It was kind of strange. So I was like, what's going on here? So then I got a bit unsure on it. But apart from that, it was cute enough for that type of film. And then I still haven't got my Letterboxd working. I could not, my poor phone. Like the shingle thing really just kind of took over most things. And I haven't updated or done anything with my new phone. So I have YouTube, thankfully. I have Amazon, which I feel like is another one I really need. I don't have Twitter, I don't have Instagram, don't have emails yet. But I have been generally checking my emails on the website, obviously. But I don't have the email app, and I don't have Letterboxd yet. So I haven't been updating my Letterboxd. I need to get to that. But yeah, so I watched Nativity Rocks, and then I also watched, what was the film called? I watched it, Miss Congeniality. Okay, so on Sunday we watched 4 films. It was great, it was crazy. I watched Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock. Hadn't seen it in years, really enjoyed it. Want to watch the second one again soon. Lots of fun. Josh used to really hate Sandra Bullock, now he likes her. So we're getting on a Sandra Bullock kick and watching some of the ones, the kind of old classic ones. Then we rewatched Ready Player One, and Josh actually watched Ready Player One on Saturday. And then he wanted me to rewatch it. I hadn't rewatched it before. It was my first time rewatching it. Josh has now watched it 5 times. He loves it. I'm not as big a fan of it. I like it. I like The Shining bit best probably, but I don't love it as much as him. Next we watched 2 Weeks Notice, which is another Sandra Bullock one, because it was on Netflix as well, and it's got Hugh Grant. I thought this was kind of okay. I feel like I used to think it was a bit better, and it was just okay. Then we watched Princess Diaries, which I did enjoy. But out of them all, I probably enjoyed Miss Congeniality the most. I liked Princess Diaries, but I feel like I preferred Miss Congeniality. But yes, those were the films that I watched on Sunday. We just did a watch any film you want, whereas a lot of times we try and focus on the Monday movie hunts, and then we don't get to them, and then we kind of box ourselves into we must watch these films. So it's fun on Sunday to just be like, right, we're going to watch films, and we're going to watch whatever films we want. So yeah, that was great. So that's everything I watched. Now I need to check what I'm picking up next week. So let me hold on. Okay, so I've just checked and I'm picking up 3 films next week. One of them I'm also picking up, I would feel like if I say that actually, you guys will completely think it's another film. So I'm not going to do that because there's also another film coming out next week that I'm not picking up. But I feel like people will guess that. And I feel like if I said that other clue, you would 100% guess it. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's just ignore the clue thing. One of the films from next week, which is easy to guess, you'll definitely guess it, and I wouldn't need to give a clue. I am excited for, but also a bit nervous for. Like, it's a big thing, and I feel like everybody was kind of excited but nervous for it, and I feel like most people it went down well. I don't know. I feel like I would love to know your thoughts on next week's movies, definitely. But we'll get to that next week. But yeah, so hopefully in the week I watch some films. I know at the weekend I am not too busy, which is nice. So I feel like I'm going to get some films in and hopefully get through some Monday movie hunts. I do feel like I want to crack on now. I feel like I do want to do an updated video. I feel like I said this in the summer. Did I say this in the summer? Did I not do it? Things got away from me. I do want to do an updated video because I want to go through what I have watched, which isn't that much, and I'm a bit behind. So I'm going to try and crack down now and get as much as we can watch before the end of the year. I did this last year and actually completed everything, and that's not going to happen this year. 100% know that right off the bat, because there's literally not enough time in the world to watch all the movies before the end of the year. But I do want to really get a move on now so that next year I can be in a position to do what I did last year. Next year I want to keep on top of it. What happened is this year, just kind of quickly, I'm just looking at my list here. I managed to move my list over, thankfully, onto my new phone. Most of it shuffled over, and then I had to fill in a couple of bits that I hadn't updated, so I was like, oh, that's nice. What happened is this year, is in January, mostly January to be fair, I was keeping up to date, and then I watched a couple that I didn't like, and again in February I watched a couple that were just okay, and I became really unmotivated with the ones that I'd watched that I didn't really like, which, to be honest, I feel like it all started with The House with the Clock in Its Walls, which came out in January. I was really excited for it, and it was just not what I thought. The Children Act was okay. A Simple Favour, I was really excited about it. I thought it was good, but not amazing. A Little Stranger was kind of boring, but okay. American Animals I actually really liked. Searching is one of my favourite films of the year still. Predator was kind of rubbish. The Rider I found kind of boring. And then I watched The Miseducation of Cameron Post, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. And then Goosebumps 2 I did quite enjoy. The Great and Fantastic Beasts, it started to pick up. Anna and the Apocalypse I thought was just kind of okay, and again I went in a bit of a slump. And it just kind of went from there. And then kind of towards the end of the year, I've actually been, like, what I do is I put, like, ticks on the list. I put ticks on the list. And you can see, like, early on in the year, like February, March, there's, like, hardly any ticks. And then when we get further down, there's, like, way more ticks. So I did start to pick up but not necessarily going back to the original early months. I don't know. It was kind of tricky, it was kind of weird. It just went downhill fast, and that's what happened. So yeah, next year I don't want that to happen. I definitely don't. I do want to keep on top of it, and I think if I'm starting to fall behind, I may not pick up like random ones. Obviously I would always pick up main movies, but like even Mary Poppins I considered a main movie, and it took me forever to watch it. Dumbo took me forever to watch it. I still haven't watched Wreck-It Ralph 2 because I wanted to rewatch Wreck-It Ralph 1 and we didn't finish it. I'm halfway through Detective Pikachu, which actually I wasn't enjoying as much as I thought I was going to. I'm halfway through Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I was loving, but we ended up watching it really late and I got tired. I was like, oh, I'm loving this. And then I decided I wanted to start again from the beginning because I was actually really enjoying it. I want to watch it from the beginning, and then we didn't do that. So I could say this year was a bit of a failure for Monday Movie Hunts and me, but we're not over yet. We'll see what we can do before the end of the year, and we'll do a roundup of what I watched, what I didn't, what I thought, what I did. We'll do all that. But anyway, it's not the end of the year yet. It's not even Christmas yet. Let's not get carried away. So next week, 3 movies. Let me know your thoughts on these, or if you've watched any Christmas films yet, I would love to know, or any Christmas film recommendations. Because again, I'll start picking up some more Christmas films soon as well. So I will probably do a Christmas video. I do need to do more general other videos, obviously, than this. It's just this year has been a bit trickier, I would say. Because obviously this is the first year we fully, end of last year, we obviously moved house, got the house. This year's our first full year with having house, and obviously both working full time and everything. So sometimes when you get home, it's like 6, something past 6. And it's like, and then obviously we leave at 7, so you know, I'm sure you guys all can kind of relate and understand, and probably other people will work like way longer. I know that's not like that long compared to people who like get home at crazy times at night, but anyway, sometimes when we get home and by the time we make tea, have a shower and stuff, you just haven't got the time to think, oh, make a video. And then on the weekend I've been trying to do more fun things lately, which is good. I am happy with, because I feel like I was getting to the thing where at the weekend you're like worn out from the week and you keep not doing fun things. So, you know, it's good. In terms of general life, I've been keeping up with things well, but in terms of the videos and the Monday Movie Hunts, I have not. But you can't do it all. You can't do all the things. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking around, even though last week was just like crazy, questionable, not Monday at all. But yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!